Things are going well to start. We're doing so well. What's up, all two of you? How we doing? What's up, Babs? Do we think that this will start on time, or do you think we're going to be late? I'm thinking we don't see anybody till 2 after. Hey, as long as you can stay, I'm happy to have you. I don't know about expert, but I'll certainly give something. What do we got for snacks? Got some gummy bears. Got goldfish on standby just in case. Ooh, what's for dinner? Hell yeah. Plain cheese? We got toppings? That sounds really nice. I love a homemade pizza. Gotcha. It took me a second to realize that Food Lion is the store because my brain just skipped over food and said a lion pizza. That sounds interesting. I don't know what that is. Mario, what's up, buddy? Try not to attract too many randos in here. Ooh. Not unfortunately I'm not a sauce person, so I'd have to name Thousand Island, but anything chicken tenders I'm usually down for. Oh yeah, I mean I can imagine that all of the lions in Virginia are a problem. I can see that. What's up, Mrs. SSB? Berkeley says hi too. He's over there. You can just see the like outline of his butt right there. He'll probably make an appearance as soon as he feels left out. He appreciates that. He is snoozing. I should probably post on social media. Open Instagram to see KK Harvey in a skirt set, which looks great. And her quads are enviable. Right at 5. That's quite a setup, Babs. Love it. Yeah, first pick definitely at least 5'10", I would say. We've got to have at least 3 speakers, I think, to open it up. Honestly, yeah, I think Keller should be the one hosting it. She would hate it, but she should do it. Well, they got the A team on tonight, so that's a good sign. I love Layla's mom. She's the best. Is that good? Let's go, Pizzo. How did I not know that his Instagram handle was Bobby? See you, pal. It's so rude, honestly. Honestly, I think the New York year one method might be good. Yeah. Just wing it. Just pretend you don't have a coach, even if you do. Who needs it? Or we can put Mario in. I think that's probably fine too. I mean, that's a requirement if Mario were to be interviewed for anything. Very interested to see what Vegas does. Oh, 5 minutes. All right. So might be closer to 5:15. Well, there's three people at the podium, so three speeches might be in order. I do appreciate how she always matches her glasses to her outfit. I like the commitment. What's that face? It's a beautiful venue. It's weird not to see a comedian standing on the stage, though. At the Wilbur Babs? $5.10. I nailed that. Nailed it. Ooh, Lansdowne Street Draft would be sick. Good luck getting Bostonians to shut up long enough for that, though. I don't know why we're even like going through the motions of letting them think. If Brandley went first, that would be hilarious. But they really don't need a goalie. Harvey and Jake's will have people shaking in their boots for years. Aw, sitting next to each other. Love that. They could have wrapped this up like a minute ago. Vegas with the 5D chess, taking players for leverage. The fact that Harvey got 64 points as a defender, unreal. Oh, for sure. Yeah, Manon is, or what is it? Manon? No, isn't it's Didia, right? Is that her first name? I could have sworn it was something else. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Didia. Detroit did well too, though. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good pull. I wouldn't be surprised, but the teams might surprise me, I think. That camera's been parked there for like an hour already. I don't know how much left Boston has to trade. Like, we already gave up our second round and third round. I mean, I guess we could trade our other second round, but we don't have anything other than our first available, and I don't know that we would want fewer trade or just fewer picks than 5. It didn't even occur to me that that was an ad break for a second. It's also weird that they're just drafting the same 3 players over and over again. Forward puck, defender puck. They can only play for one team at a time. Now that's tampering of the highest order. Goalie puck going second overall. It's a bold move. It's a bold move. That I could see happening though. I don't know that Seattle's desperate enough for Brandley, but it avoids the Abby Murphy conundrum, I suppose. That's fair, Mario. I have Brandley going to Detroit, but New York is a good one too. Do you think they got snacks? I think they did last year. Kel Surprise. But obviously, congratulations to Harvey. Her brother just gave her the most unenthusiastic hug I've ever seen in my life. I love the whole Edwards family giving her a love. Yeah, she really went for it. I could never pull off that color, but I respect those who can. I'm not much of an outfit person, but I do like hers. I'm too pale for white, but it looks great on her. Oh no. Oh no. Steered her wrong. Yeah, she's just got to make a the ring. I don't know if you guys saw it for the awards in the videos that the I think it was Together posted. Klaus was sitting at the table across from Billie Jean King, like videoing. I want to say it was Win, like a proud grandmother at somebody's like graduation. It's so funny. Absolutely brutal game for the Czechs. Whew. Yeah, she's just unbelievable. The fact that she's from like 20 minutes away from where I live is even crazier to me. Not that nothing good ever comes out of New Hampshire, but love a family nickname. All right, now this will be the first interesting one. Is it Harvey or not Harvey? Holy cow! Is it Murphy? Ooh, that'd be a crazy matchup between Boston and Vancouver this year. Yeah, it's a. They definitely need the offense. Yeah, I mean, say that they don't uh, kind of slip and fall right out of the gate, but I feel like at least KK is going to be she's going to deliver everything that I think we are expecting, considering that she's done it on the world stage. Murphy, on the other hand, that's the real question. Plus, yeah, you never know who's going to pop off in the later rounds. Hey, they're saying exactly how I figured out my drafts predictions that don't matter anymore. Right idea, wrong logic. Good for you, Mario, honestly. Yep. They're going to have their hands full, but they certainly need the offense. Aw. I don't know who that kid is, but it's adorable. Yeah, because you don't know what she's going to do. I always love the logistics of a group photo, who goes where. It's hard to say. They could. Oh, God. Disgusting. What makes her so infuriating? She can do that. She doesn't need to friggin' annihilate people. You just embarrass people. She like doesn't need to kill them too. Poor Ahola. Damn. She's a good interview. Oh God. Should maybe talk to your therapist about that girl. God. I thought her next sentence was going to be, yeah, her first sport was actually MMA. That was quick. I appreciate that though. That's how I would be. This early in the draft, I'd already have it written down. All right, so I have Janicki going third. Granted, that was when I thought New York was third, but we'll see. There it is. Yeah, 50 or kind of 50% for that pick. Not too bad. Yeah, sorry, Mario. I had her going to New York. Although, what is New York? Is it 7? I mean, in theory, Holopainen would might still be available. She's probably a solid pick for New York. Okay, why is this stick the other hand? The first two were right-handed sticks. That's a left-handed stick. Why did they change it? Those helmets are so bad. Ooh, maybe. I don't have the hands of pretty much any players memorized. I just more mean like the side of the text. I hope she likes the desert. This will be interesting. Personally, I have Layla Edwards at number 4. It's the weirdest team so far. I have a feeling if Ryan picks up Edwards, he's not gonna like be told where to play her. Like if she wants to play D, I don't think he's gonna like that. So we'll see. All right. 6'1" would have her tied for tallest, so let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who all of these blonde girls are, but judging by their reactions, she seems to be somebody that everybody enjoys uh, knowing and playing with, even if they play against her. So that's nice. Damn, she is tall. We've been trying to get my in-laws into the PWHL more. I think Layla Edwards might be a big selling point for them this season. They actually paid a little bit of attention during the Olympics, so we'll see. They're only from the North Bay, so maybe they'll take a train down. I think she's gonna like the city too. Oh, I don't know if this is like quite a sportsmanship moment or not, but I do at least love their friendship. Sportsmanship or not. I have Kirsten Sims personally. I think Leighton's a good choice here, but I don't know if they're gonna go for defenders or not. Ah, I had Eden and Sims swapped. I was hoping for Eden in Boston. Rest in peace, the dream. It's an aggravatingly good rookie line. That kid's the best. I like that she looks kind of scary, similar to Danielle Marmer. Maybe that's just me. Those checkered pads are pretty sick, though. Sports. I don't know what's more chill than jumping into a freezing lake. Ham. Well, I had Lacey at 6, or Lacey Eden at 6. So either Kirsten Sims or Leighton. It's my guess. Makes sense. Hello. It's really annoying that Hamilton is like building such a likable roster. First Duggan, then Spar, then Mueller. It's really annoying that I'm gonna have to somewhat root for them because I can't hate them. I think it's impossible. Unfortunately. No, that's fair. All of that is fair. An April birthday too, like a week after mine. She's got a lot going for her. Their abbreviation is also HAM, so they got that going for them too. What do you think of the draft, buddy? What do you think? Berkeley says hello, everybody. Good boy. There he goes. He says hi to you and your mom. And then he says bye so that he can go do whatever it is he does. One second, everybody. How are we feeling so far? Anybody's team actually drafted yet? Babs, I know you. Mario, who you got? Personally, I think Sirens go for Sims, which leaves Toronto probably with either Holopainen or Nieminen. Hi. A trade would be interesting. I agree with that, Babs. Yeah, Dawu is cooked in years previous, so I have faith in him that he'll do something good here. I don't having dropped so far, I don't know how much he's going to be able to do though. Like I'm sure he a week ago thought he was drafting 4th or 3rd. So I don't know. I mean, I'd say Pesho if they're going defender. Yeah. Oh, the booze for Ohio. All right, I had Peschel at 11, so this one really launched her up. Happy to have you there, Nike. Glad to have been your reminder. Yeah, this is a little bit surprising to me just because I would think they would want more to fill in their forwards with Fillier and Calty. Like they don't the skill gap between them and a lot of the rest of the team last year was pretty big. Thankfully, Cherkowski and Wheeler stepped up. But yeah, looking at their defense that they have currently signed, I can totally understand uh, why they wouldn't go for a forward. Also, it sucks that like halfway through the first round, you just don't get your picture with Billie Jean King anymore. I think Toronto kind of has to take Sims. Like they desperately need goal scoring, and Sims has got that. I think more so than Holopainen. But yeah, having Peschel on defense, I think, could definitely change. Could definitely New York season. I mean, their defense wasn't exactly anything to write home about last year. I think Sims has to go next, and then after that, Boston is pretty much guaranteed to draft a Finn at number 10. Whether it's Holopainen or Nieminen or Vanica, it's got to be one of them. I don't think Izzy Wonder is going in the first round. Izzy Wonder I have is going 16. I would pick Nieminen as a center over Izzy Wonder at this moment. Oh, Jana Hefford, please. There she is. Yeah. Makes total sense. I'm begging Jana Hefford to better her microphone skills. Oh, absolutely a steal at number 8. I'm shocked. considering I had her at 5 and before Lacey Eden. But hopefully Toronto figures it out around her because, I mean, I think she's number like 20 all time NCAA points. Yeah, that's a hell of a story. Forgot about that. Say that 10 times fast. I like the attitude. She has her dad's nose. So Minnesota needs defense pretty desperately, but I don't have a defender going until the second round, which is Sydney Morrow. Do they go for the defender first, or do they have to go for the more obvious forwards? My number 8 right now is Holopainen, or was my number 8. My number 9 was Detroit with Brandley, but that doesn't make any sense anymore. Oh god. It's predictable. I love it. That was faster than I expected. Oh. Huh. I don't even have her. Yeah, absolutely. She looks pretty tall unless okay, she's wearing heels, that's fair. And that is a short GM. Yeah, that's not a bad it's not a bad stat line for a defender. I think they definitely need to make sure that her back end skills are more important than her offensive points, but okay, 5'9", yeah. That's not super tall, but taller than me, that's for sure. I think this is the first player who is younger than my younger brother. I'm really hoping that it is Halapainen so that we can ball your honor this whole season. Tapani and Halapainen on the same line. I think what's surprising is that Minnesota went with a Canadian. They're not really ones for Canadian players. Oh, she's from Stanford. I feel like I did know that and I forgot already. Yeah, Minnesota loves their Minnesota natives. I think they really built their inaugural season roster based on who was from Minnesota, and obviously it worked. And last year they didn't do a ton differently. Maybe added a, I think they added a second check. Maybe I don't remember. Dude, we don't need defenders. We need goal scorers. We just need Mueller. Honestly, we probably should take Nieminen. I mean, we need centers. We just lost Mueller. Frankel, unfortunately, has not helped us much with scoring points, and you do need those to win games. This isn't soccer where we can just keep it to every game to 0-0. Unfortunately, I think we could do that pretty well. Hell yeah, she was goalie of the year. Well deserved. That shutout streak was bonkers. Like I think I went to all three. I think two of those three games were at home. I think, if not all three. And every time I stepped into the stadium during that stretch, I was like, "Please God, don't let me be the jinx." See, I would have thought it would be flipped, Babs. I would have said Debian as MVP, Frankel as goalie, just because of Frankel's goalie stats and Debian like with a better um like result, if that makes sense. I'm not articulating myself very well. Kel Surprise. I think the shutout streak and all of that really carried a lot of weight. The fact that we have like 6 players on our roster right now is disgusting. Ah! But also, yeah, look at all of our unsigned players right now. No, we need more than one line, please. All right, let's see. Is it a Finn? I had her at 19. Um, in Marmor, I trust, I guess. Oh, God. That means we're gonna. This just means that we have to trust who we have to like score goals. One of the players that scored us goals was Mueller. I mean, I do agree with what Pounder is saying, but God, we really need goal scoring. Yeah, they signed Tapany, but Tapany like disappeared in the latter half of the season when it came to goals. She was really, really solid defensively this year, more so than in the past, but she just did not score much in the back half. I mean, Pennsylvania is not that different from Massachusetts, so she'll fit in that respect, I guess. She seems tall. Mario, you got a height for her? Marmer's gonna go take a nap. Thank you. Taller than me, once again. Thanks, buddy. I can only have so many screens open at one time. Free signing or free agent signings would make sense for sure. I just only have a draft brain right now, I guess. I have Ottawa drafting a defender, so we'll see how that goes. I also wonder if Marmer is betting on Huber a bit here, because that second round, well, that second round pick is a rough loss. I'm saying Sydney Morrow. Oh, okay. I had her at 20, so not too far off there, but also a defender. This is incredibly surprising that there's so many defenders being drafted, much higher than I would have anticipated. That is like a crazy last name to have, like in a good way. I had to edit the pronunciation in the podcast because I could have sworn it was Jungles the way that it's spelled. Nope. Yeah, literally. That's our goal song. She's just getting started. All right. Oh no, not the feed. I have Montreal picking up Holopainen. So this is the last pick of the first round that I could potentially have correct with player and team. They didn't update their graphic. They re-signed Abby Rock today, but she's not unsigned on the graphic. I mean, I don't know how huge it is. I think it's really solid for them. I was more impressed with Gardner in terms of a center for those two. But yeah, Abby Rock did well, and I think she adds grit to the team that not that they needed it, but gave them an extra edge, which definitely helped them out. So yeah, I guess in that way, less tangibles, more intangibles, stats wise. That smells like a trade to me. Alright. My draft recap right now. I have 4 completely correct. I have 4 in the right round, but the wrong number. And 1 completely unlisted. And a dog who's very upset. I know, yeah. He oh, thank you, dude. Keeps me at a very high standard. Thanks, buddy. No. Can you tell it's somebody's mealtime? Yeah, I think this is a trade, personally. Unless they really can't make up their minds, which I doubt. Oh, okay. Never mind. I really batting 1,000 tonight. That makes sense. And hot take, she might be the number 1 center. Maybe push to the wing. Although number 2 center would also make a lot of sense. I mean, it allows her to. Will she is a different question. She can finish? Holy. All right, so I got 9 out of 12 in the correct round. 4, like I said, 100%. 4, 5 in the wrong position. It's only been 2 seconds, Rob. Yes, please pick up the pace. She cooked. I have two forwards not taken from my first round predictions: Holopainen and Vankia or Vanica. And then 13 I have as Biederman. But they could also go for a defender. And once again, Sydney Morrow is still on the board, and that would be my pick. Ugh. She's great hair. I did have Wonder as the next best center, so that makes sense. Shout out to Courtney Kessel for helping her in that last year. That was a ridiculous move, yeah. Move. I have to think those are her brothers because holy cow, do they look alike. That's enough. No, that's enough. No. No. Go lay down. So dramatic. Sorry, I thought I muted. He's starving. He hasn't eaten since 2 o'clock. Is it Detroit next, or does Detroit not pick for another round? I forget. Yeah, that's what I thought. If it's Las Vegas, I'm saying Brandley. Sorry, I meant Detroit, not Las Vegas. I think I was just looking at Las Vegas. Oh, yep, definitely Detroit. Yeah, Diddy's hair really got me. Got a little excited. Hi, buddy. I think it's too late. You gotta go now. If they're looking for Brandley, they need her now. Unless they want to start Tia Chan, in which case I am all ears for that, but I highly doubt it when Brandley's still on the board. There it is. I got another one right, just the wrong round. Mario, if it's any consolation, I have you as getting Tia Chan, who may not be Brandley from the start, but she's really good too. I don't think I've ever seen Brandley without her mask on, so this is a face reveal for me. It might be a reach, but Considering I think New York is the only one else who's really looking for a goaltender, I think you could probably get away with 3rd round for Chan. I wouldn't expect anything different from Pascal Daoust, but I think Detroit really, really, really wanted Brantley, so I don't think they were gonna let that happen. Oh, yeah, Brantley is unreal. Like, absolutely held her own against the top teams in the world when no offense to the Swiss national team, but they are not always the strongest defensive team. At least not in comparison to, like, the US and Canada specifically. Well, she's gonna be very, very, very well loved there. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Probably right above her bed. I wasn't born yet in 1994, and that's my favorite flex when people talk about stuff like that. Troy Ryan, please back away from the microphone. I'm either saying Halopainen or Vanica. Okay, that's fair. Not the next center that I had up, but makes sense to me. I had her actually going to Boston. Somebody in the Discord chat said that Troy Ryan sounds like a Muppet, and now I can't unhear it. I think they said it like 3 days ago, and I'm still thinking about it. Can't believe they didn't email her the questions ahead of time. How do you feel about going to San Jose? That should have gone in an email 3 days ago. Hope she likes the beach. I also can't imagine a Minnesota child not playing hockey until they were 10. I have them getting Biederman, a forward. The next D that I have is Jules Constantinople, which is a last name I don't think I've ever heard somebody have before. I wonder how much people sing that song to her. Close enough. Instant bowl. Okay. I had Taya going to San Jose at the end of this round, so all right. Hayes Faya? Not mad about that one. Whew, what a snipe. It's about as far from home as she could possibly get there. It's not out of the realm of possibility, my friend. Personally, I hope she drops to round 3 for Boston, but it was a very blonde team there. Hamilton going with a defender. I have them with Avi Adam, but Jules Constantinople's still up there, so. But yeah, they also went for a Dio in the first round, so probably forward. Massachusetts legend Megan Duggan. Oh, okay. I had no idea where Iginla was going to go. And there she is. That sounds about right. That is true. That is a very good point. They didn't, which is shocking. I mean, I feel like the audience of people who would watch the PWHL draft may not overlap 100% or even 75% with the crowd who would know who Jerome McGinley is. Maybe like 50-50. So maybe it's just best to not mention him and make people mad that way. I don't know. So far this round, I have one, two. Nope, I have just Jada Ginla, not from my first two rounds predicted. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from. Nope, I have 4 from the second round in different places, and then one Andrea Branley from the first round who ended up in the second. So not too bad this year. Had Vegas not or not, why do I keep doing that? Had Detroit not traded their pick in the first round. I think Brantley probably could have gone in the first. Those seat cushions are bougie. Is this Holopainen's moment? I've only been saying her name for the last like 15 picks. Ooh, quick. They got to slow down their picks so that Pounder can yap some more. I like the scally cap. Hey, there it is. You got your wish, Mario. It's about time she got picked somewhere. All right, you need to chill out. Go lay down. Berkeley's very excited for you. Excuse you. Peep tapping in that clip. God, that combination would have just been so good for the fleet. Probably happy to be within 3 hours, 4 hours of another Finnish speaking person. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Tapani this year. She might have been a little injured, maybe. I don't know. feel like tinfoil hat implies some tampering going on. I had Toronto taking Izzy Wonder, so I'm gonna say Lily Shannon for another center. Debbie. Who? Did not have her on my radar. I mean, it kind of has to be fair. You think she liked Minnesota? Debbie. Playing with Sims instead of against her must be a nice feeling. Maybe. There it is. There she goes. She was my last holdout from the first round. I had her going to San Jose, but Minnesota works too. Hmm. For Detroit's second pick, I have Jules Constantinople. Well, they're second in this round. Yeah, their second pick. Yeah, they didn't pick in the first round. Who am I kidding? Did I say Vegas? It's Detroit. Wait, I said Constantinople, yes. I got it right this time, at least. Didn't say the wrong city. Well, obviously, I've been known to say Vegas instead of Detroit because they're very similar. I like the vamping. Oh my god. I don't know who you are. Oh, okay. They don't play till next year, right? 2 years? Mario, you would know, right? Somebody help her with the microphone. All right. Another one I did not have. That's pretty cool. That is true. They're gonna have a lot of favorite contenders. Oh, her mom. I don't know, Mario. Please tell me. Do you know when Detroit FC starts? Is it next year or the year after? Or are they the 2030 team? Those gray jerseys go hard. We gotta use gray away jerseys in the PWHL, I swear. And she got a free scarf. 20 minutes? Yeah, we do. Oh, okay. I see. Dude, my mom would do the same thing. Thanks, Mario. I only really passively pay attention to the USL. Oh, I had Ottawa taking a D. I don't know what they're going to take. Probably a forward if I had to guess. Who knows who, though? Biederman? Okay. She was on my radar. Did not have her as getting picked. I'll support a Connecticut school. We'll see how she translates it to like more high level competition. Not that the Ivies aren't good, but like it's not quite the same as playing in a league full of teams that are built more like a Minnesota or a Ohio. So that'll be interesting. And also Florida. I don't know if that's a testament to the Floridian teams getting in the area, but interesting. Wow, she sounds like Jennifer Lawrence. She's the first Florida player? Ha. Still waiting for a player from Arkansas. Arkansas. Montreal, I had taking Vivian Jungles, so I don't know. Once again, maybe Jules Constantinople. If they don't play the song when she gets drafted, what are we doing here? Hey, I had her in the second round going to Hamilton. Ivy's getting some love here. What is that, four? Two from Cornell, Princeton, and Yale? I do fear that this is going to be my last pick live, y'all, as my my son hands me. Hopefully, she was a French major. Oh, are they three more picks? Okay, yeah, maybe I'll stay. If they're 27, right? I don't have it open in front of me. Could you not lay on my mouse? Okay, go lay down. Wolfsville is also a sick town name. Oh, I forgot about Wonder. Okay. If they can do it quick, otherwise I might be mauled for food. They should play the started song just for fun. Tappany. Oopsies. I was just saying to Mario that this might be the Tia Chan round. Go for the D. Babs, you know who's still available. If you have dogs in the background, I'm so sorry. This is 2 minutes of playtime for the day. Goof. There it is. There it is. Good for her. Wrong kind of husky for my liking personally, but hey, she's got a cool ass name. 89 blocks. You got 2 more picks, bro. You gotta wait. 2 picks. 2 picks. Oh, and she's from East Haven? Hell yeah. I didn't realize that. Hell yeah. That's 2 players from Connecticut on the Golden Eyes roster. You gotta wait, sir. No. I'm saying Lily Shannon. I mean, go Quinnipiac. Another Connecticut connection. Interesting person to be reading that pick considering she's Canadian. But yeah, sure, why not? I doubt it's going to be a Welkie twin. I have Lily Shannon still on the board as a center, and she's the last one that I have because I only did the first 2 rounds. The Welkies are one's a winger, one's a D, right? Good luck. I guess considering she's on the same team as Abby Murphy, she doesn't have to worry about that. Let's go free. Oh, she coming. She coming. Who we got? Who we got? I agree, Babs. You're welcome. What do we cook? All right. She like I have to trust her because she's wrong yet, but she is pulling names that I think recognize Stecker, but like I didn't see her name this high. Huh. Well, she's consistently healthy, so that's helpful. Free agency better be the most interesting free agency we've ever seen in our lives. Is she taller? Because Marmer's not that short. Yeah, okay. She's also wearing heels. Thanks, Mario. Well, unfortunately, you're going to be out of work in a minute. I have to go feed a child. Starving. She's not too far from home, from New Jersey. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be in and around, I'm sure, but I gotta go feed myself and feed the boy. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all. See you on the other side of the off season.